once said, teaching children to count is fun, but teaching them what counts matters most. Now, I agree on the statement completely, ladies and gentlemen. This is because anyone and almost everyone is qualified enough to teach a child academically. However, have you ever thought that you can actually teach a child more than just that? It is true, children are very young, and indeed they depend on us adults a lot to do many things. But have you ever thought otherwise? Have you ever thought you can actually teach a child to be more independent? Ladies and gentlemen, with my experience of teaching children for almost 8 months in the kindergarten, today I'm going to share some do's and don'ts when it comes to teaching children so that they can actually grow into more independent little ones. Firstly, always make sure you, as a teacher, have physical contact with your students. For example, let's say your child comes into school crying and maybe throwing tantrums. You as a teacher should go to them, maybe console them, give them a pat on their back or hug them and tell them that it's okay, it's alright, everything's going to be fine. Next, as for parents, you are actually obliged to give your child physical contact when it's necessary. Like when they're sleeping, maybe go and pat their head and kiss them or hug them when it's needed. Because things like this would make a child feel like they are in safe hands. When a child feels they are in safe hands, their self-esteem will increase. And when self-esteem increases, their confidence level also increases. When this happens, it results in a child to be independent when it comes to socializing with people. Hence, I can conclude that when a child's self-esteem is increased by the adults around them giving this particular child physical contact, their independence when it comes to socializing with people, with the society around them increases too. Next are appraisals. You as a teacher or a parent is obliged to give appraisals to your child when he or she deserves it. Why, you may ask? This is due to the fact that appraisals actually boosts one's confidence. As an example, let's imagine yourself as a child. Now, you have learned something new, which is drawing, and you have done a drawing of your mother. Obviously, as a child, you're not that great of an artist. So you go and show that drawing of yours to your mother. And your mother gives a very positive response, saying that, oh, I love the drawing, I like the colors, I like how you interpreted how I look and things like that. How would you feel about yourself? Good. Am I right or not? It's the same psychology that works for a child. When she or he gets positive feedbacks when something is done correctly, they feel more confident and they feel that they know how to do the job without an assistance from an adult. But always bear in mind that never to criticize or even compare your child to another child or to another family member or to their siblings. This is because it will make them feel very low of themselves. And when this happens, obviously confidence will be crushed. And when their confidence is crushed, they will not be independent. Therefore, I conclude that appraisals also help children to make themselves feel more independent and try out new things on their own without being forced by the adults around them. Last but not least, teachers and parents should identify opportunities for children where they are able to carry out an activity by themselves. For example, activities like maybe arranging the chairs after class or doing the dishes at home after dinner are types of activities that a child can actually carry out by the tender age of 4, because by then they can actually walk and also talk and move a lot. Next, teaching children to run morning routines on their own, such as like brushing their teeth, showering, maybe wearing their own clothes, and things like that can actually help them to become more independent. Always bear in mind that as an adult, never ever to help them out throughout the whole activity that they're doing, because this might, make them feel like a need to cling on to the fact that they actually need an adult's help. Let them be on their own and let them do it by themselves. When this happens, obviously they'll learn how to do things on their own and they will become more independent. Thus, it is understood that when you identify opportunities for children to do their own, to when you identify opportunities for children to carry out their own activity, they will become more independent ones. In a nutshell, a person is a person no matter how small they are. We as adults must take the initiative to teach these children to be more independent in the right way. This is because children are likely to live up to what we believe of them. This is quoted by Lady Bird Johnson, former First Lady of the United States of America. Therefore, it is known that when one is parenting or teaching a young child, it is important to never handle them harshly or carelessly. This is because these children are vulnerable and they need care to be shown to them in the best way possible. Because children need care, not critiques. And with that, I hereby end my speech today. Thank you for listening and have a good day.